So kind of sitting in the stillness and getting used to just slowing things down and really bringing things in. That can be kind of, I don't want to say uncomfortable, but it can be very different for some people. So we'll do a little bit of that first things first. And then once we've got hold of that deeper inhale and exhale, we'll blink the eyes open and we'll start to move into some nice gentle stretches just to ease us into the day. As you're ready, just come to find a comfortable seat. So as I said yesterday, that can be lying in bed if you're still in bed. So you can still be in bed, you can maybe sit up in bed, lie down in bed. If you're like me, I'm literally just sat on the living room floor. You can cross your legs like we used to do at school. I actually prefer to stack one foot in front of the other because it allows your knees to drop down a little bit more. You can sit on your knees if you prefer. So I know some people quite like to sit like that on their knees and on the tops of their feet. That's more comfortable for some people. Just find something that works best for you. Anything that kind of means you can sit and you can find some stillness and not be distracted. So as you come to find your seat, think about your hands, trying to find somewhere to place your hands. Closing down the eyes if that feels comfortable. And just begin to notice. Notice any sounds around you. Notice how you feel this morning. Do you feel distracted? Do you feel emotional? Do you feel ready to jump into the day, or maybe you're slowly waking up? Can you hear things going on outside? Can you hear the heating on? Just notice it. And maybe just begin to bring your focus in towards your breath. Don't change the rhythm. Don't change anything about it at all, just notice. Do you barely breathe? Do you do really big, deep inhales so you can feel that expansion through the belly? Do you breathe up in the chest? Do you nose breathe? Or maybe you mouth breathe, but just notice. And then maybe if it feels comfortable to do so, just begin to lengthen. So lengthen your inhales. Think about sending the breath really down deep into the lungs. And try and match the length of your inhales with your exhales. Maybe have a play around with how it might feel to inhale through the nose if you don't. And maybe exhale through the mouth. Just notice, trying to hold on to that deeper inhale and exhale. That is what's going to carry us through the next couple of minutes of gentle movement to wake up the body. As you're ready, if the eyes are closed, just begin to blink the eyes open. Although you can do this with your eyes closed if you feel comfortable to do so. And just keeping a hold of that breath. As you inhale, I just want you to think really nice and long through the spine. Think about stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae, and there's a string like a puppet pulling you up from the top of your head. Really nice, everyone. All we're going to do is inhale whenever we're in the center, and as we exhale, we're going to bring that right ear over the right shoulder. You're going to feel a really nice stretch all down the left side of the neck and into the shoulder. On your next inhale, coming back into center. And as you exhale, let's take it to the other side. So left ear over left shoulder. And now you can feel the stretch all down the right side, going down into the right shoulder. Really nice, everyone. Keep breathing. As you inhale, let's come back up into center. And breathe out. As you inhale this time, let's send the chin up towards the ceiling as we're going to do some nice deep nods. As you exhale, bringing the chin to the chest as you gaze down towards the ground. Inhale, sending your gaze up, chin lifts towards the ceiling. And exhale, sending the chin down to the chest and your gaze down to the ground. Inhale to come back up into the middle. And we're going to take some nice side stretches now. So we're going to place the right hand down on the mat. And on an inhale, we're going to send our left hand up and over towards the right side of the body. You can bend through that right arm as much as you'd like to find a deeper stretch. And just keeping that nice deep inhale and exhale, breathe into it. Really stretch through the fingertips of the left hand. Keep breathing. Think nice and long through the spine on your inhales. And on your exhales, feeling into that stretch all down the side of the body. Let's take it to the other side. As you inhale, coming through center. I'm going to take the left hand down to the ground now. Right hand comes up and over. Really nice. Bend through that left arm as much as you need to find that deep stretch all down the right side of the body. Thinking really nice and long through the spine, through the crown of your head. You're being pulled up by that string on the top of your head. You feel that stretch all down the right side of the body there. And as you inhale, come up. Or really reach towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bringing the hands down by the sides. Really nice, everyone. Let's take some nice shoulder shrugs, keeping those inhales and exhales nice and deep. I am cricking and cracking this morning. And then we're just going to take some gentle twists. So bringing the left hand onto the right knee, right hand out either to the side or you can come out behind you. As you inhale, think nice and long, so you're being pulled up by that crown of your head again. And as you exhale, we're going to use that to twist us into the pose. We're not going to crank ourselves round into it. We're just going to find where we kind of naturally twist to. So if you took your hands off, you wouldn't move your body. Just finding that natural twisting point. Really nice, keeping the inhales and exhales deep. As you inhale, coming back through center. Thinking nice and long through the spine. I know I'm like a broken record. And then we'll take it to the other side. So right hand this time comes onto left knee. Left hand comes either out to the side or out behind you. Inhale, nice and long. And then exhale, twisting towards the left this time. Remembering not to crank round into it. If we move the hands, we stay in the same position. That's how you know you found your natural twisting point. Really nice. Inhale to come back up through center. And we'll just take a couple more shoulder shrugs. So as you inhale, bring in the ears, bring the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, send them down. Inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, sending the shoulders back down. Just do one more. Inhale, send the shoulders up. Exhale, sending them back down. Really nice, everyone. In your seated position, we're just going to end today the way that we started. So finding some nice, gentle stillness where we can just observe. So finding your comfortable seat. Find somewhere to place the hands. That can be in the lap or alongside the body or on the knees, depending on whatever seat you've picked. And just to close out, we are just going to close down the eyes if that feels comfortable for you. And just begin to allow those deep inhales and exhales to return back to your normal breath rhythm. Just let everything go. And just observe. Just notice how you feel here. Did you have lots of thoughts that came up throughout that? Or were you able to focus a little bit more on your breath? Do you feel like that little bit of movement has got you ready for the day, woken you up a little bit? And finally, I would just invite you to acknowledge showing up, acknowledge tuning in, moving your body first thing in the morning. And finding your own way to thank yourself. And I will leave you there.